Speaking about Naomi, he sees everything. But right now, going into this best of one, it's Blacklist on the play. Incendio answering back. They've got the power of the two picks swinging back. But, oh, yo, we're going in quick. Here we go. Fanny, Hayabusa, and Atlas taken out by Blacklist. While Incendio Supremacy getting rid of that Kaja, the Valentina. And I'm wondering if this last pick is going to be a respect ban for Blacklist or something that they just...
Prio.
Yeah, something that they want to prio so that they have a better game. What's it going to be?
Still a lot of heroes that are up in the air. Joy is still option up in the air as well. Perhaps Eve is also can be an option here for Blacklist. So perhaps Incendio did not want to go up against Eve's Haji's Eve. They should ban that out here.
Yeah, you're right. And even Carry is actually still up and available for them to pick up. So the Eve is going to be eliminated this time around in the first phase. And so Blacklist, if they want, they can go for the Carry first pick. It didn't work out too much last time around, but perhaps with the better setup for the Carry, maybe the other responding, supporting heroes that can follow up the Carry, it can still be a viable choice for them to pick up.
And remember, Incendio, they might just replicate the way Falcon did, right? All right, Blacklist, you want to pick up the Carry? Let me pick up that Lapu, and try to replicate what Alien did in Falcon. Because, again, twice, it happened twice. Falcon just broke the code.
Yep. Oh wow, the way you put it, folks. For those of you joining us just now, it's very rare that Blacklist receives or experiences losses like this. So now, all the more they have to change up their strategy, and they're already starting here now in the first pick. Off on a good start. They're picking up the 1-1. Who would have thunk? I didn't notice the 1-1 was open.
Yeah, the 1-1 is going to be the choice here for Blacklist. And usually when we see the 1-1 being picked up, an Irithel gets taken as well. But Incendio, they're going to respond with the Franco here, as well as the Joy. So the Franco did extremely well against Blacklist before in the hands of Naomi. We'll see if Incendio can replicate the same success along with the Joy. Now, I'm wondering if the Irithel is going to be picked up next for Incendio, realizing that Sunshine, that's one of his power heroes.
And to add to that, my question is, Blacklist, do they have PTSD against the Franco? Remember, earlier it was Naomi is just so on point on the Franco. Hopefully, Incendio can replicate that. But Glue and 1-1, very prio heroes, are in their composition. To add to that, they added Lolita, they added cover and possible, potentially an initiator. Right?
Yeah, they also took the Lolita to take away the other possible counter towards the 1-1, right? So really intelligent right now from Blacklist, realizing that they can't limit too many of the 1-1's counters, quote unquote. So coming into the first phase, the way to end it, how are Incendio going to close this out?
I'm looking at possibly a solid mid laner, given that we are scarce. There's no Valentina, there's no Eve. You have very few choices. I think this is where a Lilia would be great. But they could just wait for that later on. Here, instead of the Lilia, they go for the range in the Farsa. So I like this. I'm expecting a savior in the near future for Blacklist, unless Incendio reads into that and bans it.
And I think this Farsa pick is a very good pick. Why? Remember, the Feather Airstrike outranges 1-1, where 1-1 wants to engage, wants to find the trigger. Farsa can just pop out of nowhere. And after 3 items, 1-1 can just immediately be deleted by that first heavy Farsa. Now, second phase, here we go. Kadita fan out. Why? Blacklist seems like they like to play Kadita once in a while. Yeah. And I feel like against the Farsa, Kaditas can be just Farsa can be a target by that Kadita.
It's definitely not out of the question for Blacklist to pick up that double roam once again, and therefore they eliminated that. And as well as the fact that the Kadita can always go into the back lines and burst the Farsa down while she is stagnant and idle in her ultimate. So interesting enough here, Blacklist as well is going to ban out the Amon, and really huge respect here towards Team TNZ.
Yep. what else I'm looking forward to is the hero that this young man on screen will be playing, Alien. There's still no XP laner on board.
Grok.
Save for maybe the Joy. Who's to say?
Yeah, true.
But also Grok is still out there, so who's to say?
Again, still a lot of approaches that can be implemented here by the Turkish team. Seems like last man will be Fredrin, so they will not commit to another mage. Again, Haji has a plethora of hero pools, but let's see. Blacklist, will they commit to another potential jungler? I mean, Martis is also up and available.
Martis. They could rely on that hero. We're thinking what Blacklist also wants to eliminate here.
Yeah, no, in before this glue is a jungle glue. Again, it's
right.
Rise we're talking about
You're
here.
right, you're
Who's to say?
right.
Who's to say? But then again, maybe, again, they haven't been having a great night, so they might not want to flex that hard and then switch up too much, so maybe we can expect a more traditional jungler out of Wise. But now, on the swing back, the first pick in the second phase, again, we're still looking for a hero for Alien, and something for the jungle too. Yeah, Tienzi still doesn't have a pickup.
Or Sunshine as well, no? Or is this, yeah? Maybe.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Something for Sunshine, yeah. A gold laner.
I don't know, Clint. How does Clint go against the 1-1 in lane? Because I'm thinking about Irithel,
I
but
actually
haven't
like that
seen
matchup.
Irithel.
I like the Clint versus
Don't forget
1-1.
about the Lolita though. Clint will.
Oh, yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, that's a
it's gonna
wash.
be hard for Clint to farm against the 1-1 and Lolita. So let's see here, taking their time, but Beatrix will be the pick. 5 times been picked up, only
What was that?
20%.
20%?
So only once.
Once, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, no.
I mean, the last time we saw the Beatrix, it did work. So
it won, yes.
depends definitely on the pilot and the way they are going to set up for the Beatrix. I remember back in the day that the Beatrix Franco was a huge combo as well. So maybe they're trying to replicate and go back to that.
Just bite down, bloody hunt into whatever ult was, loaded into the Beatrix's weapon. So that's a thing. But now all questions are going to be answered when it comes to Blacklist lineup because they have to round it out.
Personally feel the last 2 options here. Okay, they have physical damage. They need someone that can burst. I feel like still
Xavier?
Lilia. Xavier, okay, but
Oh, Barrett?
Barrett's answer.
There you go.
I think I called the Savior like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you did.
This
You did.
is
Don't worry.
this is the Haji Savior and a little bit of a classic pick for Wise as well. So they clearly have 2 carries. It's clearly the gold lane 1-1 and then the mid lane Savior.
But do remember that this Barrett's has no quote-unquote support, no Matilda,
exactly.
no Rafaela that can't help with the mobility.
Yeah.
So Wise needs to really take concern into his pathing.
Yeah, that was exactly the same that I was going to bring up. I was like, Barrett without Matilda Airlines feels a little off. But yeah, that's something that they do need to pay attention to, the mobility. And now, oh God, the Grok is back to come into play. And it is going to be none other than Alien behind the wheel.
Usually with a lineup like this, I would be skittish. I would be skeptical. But there's something about that Joy in the XP lane and that Beatrix in the gold lane that gives me a little bit of confidence. I actually like it. I'm not totally against what the Turkish have drafted here.
Wait. Joy is going where?
XP lane.
No?
Oh, no, it's
TNT.
TNT.
Oh yeah,
jungle.
because the Grok was the last
Exactly.
pick.
Alien.
All the more, it becomes spicy.
So in a way, we do see that Incendio has an upper hand in terms of the mobility and rotations,
Yeah.
right? Going against the jungle Barretts.
Exactly.
You can dance around.
Can dance around, and from I got this information from my friend here, Combat Cat, shout out to him. Blue against Grok. Blue's not having a good time. It's not gonna have a good time.
Let's see how Edward is going to be pairing up against Alien in this best of 1. This is for that last slot in the upper bracket of Group A. Here we go, Blacks International versus Incendio Supremacy. And it's a purple to orange start. I mean, this is how it goes.
What? Alien popped the flicker? Was it a misclick or was it a bug?
Oh.
I might be wrong, but the flicker was on cooldown on Alien. There you go, 90 seconds. I don't know what happened.
Huh.
Okay, I guess we'll see what happens here. Right now, we can see the pathings coming in from both teams. We do and have mentioned that Incendio is going to have a little bit of an upper edge when it comes down to the pickoffs and the rotations because they have 1, the Franco for the pickoffs, 2, mobility from the Farsa, and mobility from the Joy.
We'll see here again. Early game. Oh, Wise, Venus. Oh my god, Apex stole the lethal with the hook. What was that?
Tonight's Franco's.
Tonight's Wrinkles, what?
They've been blessed.
What are they on?
What are they on?
I want some of
Definitely the question. I bet Leo wants some of that. But right now, Sunshine getting a little bit of pressure here from Oh My Venus. And we'll see what happens.
Oh, Haji gets hooked here. Apex 47 starting the engagement. And just as much, they understand there's not enough firepower yet. All right, Santay as they say here in Indonesia.
Yeah, chill is the direct translation. And you're right, because Blacklist, they need to be able to secure Haji at that level 4 before the damage is going to start coming through. But look at this, TNZ already getting quite aggressive here.
He has no Santay. I mean, he can get out of it, right? So, all is good, all is well.
Well, we can see here in the early minutes, still no first bloods, but already aggressive rotation. Top side, bot side, and as well as mid. We'll see here as the turtle will be up. Rotation-wise, I gotta say, it's a 50-50. So let's see the setup from Incendio and Blacklist International.
Huge presence by both teams down bottom. I'd give a small advantage to Blacklist. Again, there's 3 or 4 members of them here. All this while, Tienzi's taking the purple. Again, watch out for Apex as well. Apex has the bloody hunt now.
That's not good, Johnny.
Again, we have to see here. Both roamers actually has the ultimate, but take a look.
Oh, the bite and the pull. Feathered airstrike, giving the first blood over to Apex 47. Blacklist is a man down, but they're not done. Alien putting up a wall. Wise not going anywhere, but it looks like it's Alien who gets trapped here. The grab on Edward gets him 1 kill. Oh no, another hook. Edward stays where he needs to be. Flicker on out, dawning light, dealing some damage to the members of Incendio. And just like that, they're both scrambling in for some ground. That's 4v4 here. Because Alien is making his way back, split by Edward. Haji very low. Tienzi finds him, gets a kill underneath tier 1.
Yeah, they're just trading blows up until this point, and it's really interesting to see that Edward opted to go for Alien, realizing that he did and was able to steal a lot of stars, but oh my god!
The hook lands! Edward is going to survive with just 1 HP, but Rose is going to take him down anyways with no punishment on the back of that. Pure impunity by Incendio, and Tienzi's still going. Wise can't respond.
Really good cover by Oh My Venus to cancel that bloody hunt though, so no casualties just yet as the turtle is going to be resetted but instantly retaken by TNZ. It doesn't seem like Blacklist want to contest once again.
Yeah, both teams are just fighting hard mechanically here before level 4, but at the end of the day, it was actually Incendio winning the trade. They got the turtle, they got the gold lead, and let's see what can they convert it to. Meanwhile, top side, it's been good. Both gold leaders, they enjoy themselves, they just farm, but let's see the rotation now. Their agenda should be targeting the top side.
Oh, so far this XP lane matchup is looking closer to 50-50 than how it was bad for the glue, because at least Edward's putting on some damage. And again, we mentioned this earlier on, the rotational speed from Incendio Supremacy is something you can't count out.
Definitely not. You can see even with the magic shop as well, mystery shop rather, that Rosa is already starting to get those integral items, and Blacklist, they need to be aware of that. Additional movement speed from the Wings by Wings, and she can rotate really quick, put pressure on whichever point of the map that she wants to. But right now, when we're talking about pressure, Blacklist, so much consideration here in the top side, and I'm quite surprised. Beforehand, Sunshine was actually a level below Oheb.
The thing is, again, yeah, Oheb can still find his farm here, but it seems like both teams, they are looking for a clash top side. Why? Again, both teams, their agenda is to take down the gold lane.
Yep, and so far it's Tienzi who's making the first moves, putting Venus down below to half their health. And up top, already an ult, feathered airstrike by Rosa. Edward to the rescue, finding an angle from the back line. Popping 1, flicker in with a split. Apex 47 with the hook on Haji. He lets go almost immediately. Numinum Blast keeping him where he is, serving up the kill to Oheb.
That was so unfortunate. Apex actually got the hook, but there was no follow-up. And it was actually him being the one to get taken down. And Blacklist, they might actually be able to get a better trade in that sense.
What I can see from Blacklist is they know in the late game, OHEB is gonna carry hard, and that is what I can see they are doing. Setting up the tempo, controlling, picking their fights, not go crazy, because why? 1-1 in the late game, especially after Corrosion Scythe and DHS, that's when you want him to pop off. For now, he is just focusing on farm top side and practically just wait it out. Incendio, though, they need to be more proactive, as in they need to find more setups and effective team fights to take this 1-1 down.
They find one, and that's gonna be all they wrote for TNZ. Usually, Joys are super mobile. I wonder what happened there. That was a lot of CC, and now Alien peeps at what Wise is doing with the turtle at about half health now. I could have sworn Wise was waiting to let the turtle go fully around the nest. And I think that's possible. I think he could have done that. But wait, down bottom, Alien gets the hell out of dodge with that wild charge, survives. I wonder if Barat is gonna let him. Here comes Wise, waiting for the stomp. And that power of nature keeps him in check.
Take a look at the items here. BOD for Beatrix already, so both guild laners technically has their first item, but again, 1-1 is 600 gold ahead, 500 gold ahead, so he is waiting. Oh my god, outside!
No, we don't blast, and Sunshine gets a sunset on him, and just like that, Blacklist already had about 1,000 gold. Tienzi thinking about it, maybe, maybe not. A hook thrown out by Apex. Up top gets caught in the Mystic Field. Oh my Venus gets that stun, immobilized by OHEB's skill there, and just like that, they retreat. No wave here.
I can't even explain how well Blacklist actually played that out, right? The combo came in so clutch, the Mystic Fields into the Numnon Blast, and even if Apex wanted to go for a pickoff, Oh My Venus still had the shield, and therefore not possible. There you see it happen once again. It must be frustrating for Apex up until this point, as once again Blacklist putting enough pressure into the top side. Sunshine's falling quite far behind, you know, 0-1-0 KDA compared to OHEB at 2-0-0, and now you can see that she's a level below.
I said earlier,
Wait, Edward gonna get taken down. I mean, a glue is sustainable, but against 4 members of Incendio Supremacy, maybe not at this point. Donnie, you were saying?
well, I said earlier, Incendio, that they should be more proactive. But it was actually Blacklist. They set up more team fights topside, and they catch Sunshine once, and there you go. The collapse on the gold lane. Got top turret, will fall. And with this in mind, Incendio, they are struggling to fight back. Now, Blacklist, they have the gold lead.
It's unfortunate, right? Because initially Incendio was leading with quite a bit of amount of gold. I mean, 1,200 if I'm not mistaken at some point. But the way that Blacklist has been playing, you're right. They have been being able to set the tempo, where Incendio now, they're only able to respond. And you can see them now, both of them trying to set up for this Lord, but look at Blacklist's positioning.
Yeah, low-key, I think Wise was baiting Tienzi to use his retribution to steal away his own orange. Wasn't gonna happen, but wait, here's a hook on the Wise, setting up another Newman on blast. A wild charge to cancel it. Here comes Rosa with a feathered airstrike. Wise very low. Dawning Light, not enough damage quite yet, but Alien in trouble. Oh, he gets taken down by Edward. Here comes Tienzi. Edward gets sight of the Joy, dashing on through all 5 members of Blacklist International. They disengage.
1-0 trade for the moment, still worth it for Blacklist. And does it seem like Joy is putting enough damage onto the members of Blacklist?
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. As a Joy, you want that ult to be on point. They have the rhythm, they have the music, but for now, Incendio can breathe. Why? Blacklist, sure, they won the earlier trade, but can they really commit Lord? No. As you can see here, clearly Incendio still keep an eye on that Lord, but Incendio, they need to find something here. Blacklist, they are slightly ahead, so I guess Incendio, they still can find an effective team fight.
Yeah, despite Blacklist being in the lead, I am kind of missing that Matilda. Wise has to walk towards what he wants to do. It's so honest. So I guess that's what's keeping Incendio still in high spirits. The fact that the Barats isn't going to come from odd angles. Like, we see it coming.
Exactly, and we can see here 10 minutes in already. The gold lead, it's still even technically, okay, 1,000, but it's nothing. Again, Incendio taking their time. This is what I love to see. from both teams, taking their time. Lord is up, but you can see here actually already a setup. Perhaps Apex knows where Venus is.
Oh, look at this! Misses TNZ despite committing the flicker.
Oh, unfortunate. We'll see though. He was able to use that ultimate, and that's great for Incendio being able to bait that out. But you can see here Rosa already committing to the ultimate as well to clear that wave in that mid side. Both teams still trying to find their way onto one another, but I gotta say, there's a lot of pressure for Apex to get those reliable heroes from Blacklist. It's really difficult with the way that everyone is positioning though.
Oh, lordy Lou, a lot of damage on Edward. Didn't get a chance to use the split. Now Kenzie chased down by 3 members of Blacklist. Concealed play by Apex in the middle of the battlefield, right down the middle of the river. And there goes the detonus welcome. Getting my tummy. And Alien gonna get popped here by Oheb. And Rosa uses the feathered airstrike. Kenzie gets stopped. Apex gets popped. Sunshine as well. 3 for 2 trades so far. And now Oh My Venus in trouble. Mystic Field trying to stop this joy. Tienzi gets away.
Oh, the burning. That's gotta be, that moment where you're like, am I gonna die? Am I not? The glowing one is, oh god, okay. So 3 for 2 trade in favor of Blacklist. They are still leading with a 1,300 gold lead, but still both of these teams are not able to get the Lord from one another. And now we're going to take a look at the replay in just a few seconds to see what exactly happened in that team fight.
Take a look at Alien here. Commits a flicker while charged, but not enough damage for Oheb. It's actually now Oheb pops that crossbow of Tang onto his Incendio members, and combined with that dawning light, that's just put the cherry on top. Incendio immediately lost control of that fight, and we can see here another reset from both of the teams. But still, map control, it's still even. Economy, I want to say it's even, but Incendio, they cannot be caught sleeping like that again.
This game is oddly slow-paced. I mean, we had just the second turtle at about 6 minutes and a half, and now not a single Lord taken. It's already almost 13 minutes in.
Incendio, they can work around Alien as well, so they do have 2 initiators in a sense. Doesn't seem like Apex has been getting a lot of hooks for them as well, and so it's kind of difficult for Incendio to go in.
Wow. I was about to say, right? Athena shield already for 1-1. So what? That's the 3rd item. Again, that shows the amount of respect that Oheb has.
Look at Alien in the bottom side though.
No, this whole time we were watching the Lord pit. Alien has been making his way through the bottom lane, and Numenor Blast starting it up, forcing a response from Tienzi. Apex 47 gonna go down, but not before Oheb and Oh My Venus go as well. It's 2K for Sunshine. Wise goes down as well. They trade out. Haji taking out that Beatrix, and underneath Tier 1 Edward is trying to make the most of this bad situation. He's the only member left from Blacklist International, trying to get a grab on the Rosa, and indeed he is, but no, Rosa flies away. Get back here! Oh, I'm not done with you, and gets it eventually, but the split grab has already cooled off, and now Edward trying to take him down, but he's the one who's gonna get killed. 2v1, Kenzie, thanks for the assist. Incendio Supremacy gonna go ahead convert into a Lord.
Man, 4 for 2 trade at the very end. Really nice by Rosa being able to buy that much time, right? Because normally being a mage that squishy, going full damage, it isn't that easy to get away from a glue who is hell-bent on hunting you. But once again here, Apex already forcing a flicker.
Oh, and there goes Haji. Tienzi responds with a winter truncheon pop. He freezes, but it's not enough. Haji still gets his man. That is a 4v4. They're waiting for Edward, but Blacklist not wasting any time. They're going straight for the Lord.
No retribution here, force out of Incendio, meaning perhaps it's a 90% force out of Blacklist. Let's see though. Alien did it earlier. Can he do it now?
Oh yeah, it's not out of the cards, man. Alien is known for that, but they push him away. It's only Apex here. Too far. Alien just can't flicker in. It's on cooldown. Now they're gonna try to punish Apex. Can they? Oh, they call it off. Can they find Alien though? Oh, so close.
Almost.
I liked how you said it was a slow-paced game and then just action from like across the board, right? So 15 minutes in, we are gonna take a look at the items before that though.
Wow, Windtalker, the HS, and as well as Corrosion, force out of 1-1. I mentioned earlier about Athena for that extra respect, but I did not expect that Windtalker. What the heck? But let's take a look on the other side here. Grok building damage BOD have to seize Hunter Strike, so he just wants all the sauce.
Oh, he just built a Malefic Roar.
Exactly, Malefic Roar. So very, very committed into building that damage. Is it enough? Let's see. Farsa will have a huge impact here on defending. Let's see.
Yep, they're waiting for that ult and up it goes. Although Wings by Wings is off, so if Blacklist can find a way to bite down on the Rosa, they will have their way. But as it is, it's all about map control, yes? Incendio gonna have a good defense, but they're gonna have to concede this mid lane tier 1.
Oh, I don't know. Looking at the items, it feels a little bit risky by Incendio. Literally, the Franco is the only one who is going to be able to sustain that damage. Is it too much, though?
And even so, Franco is not the hero that will face check a lot of times. He will just be behind, finding hooks, connecting hooks. And so, in that sense, there are technically no...
Exactly. Like, they
if
have
anything, it's Tianzi.
so much damage.
If anything, it's Tianzi.
But Tianzi is
True.
also building magic damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. So there's no real peel. Save
Yeah.
for maybe Alien. Because Apex is face checking with his hook.
Yeah.
So you're right. If Alien doesn't find the right angle, again, just like earlier, right? He found Oheb but couldn't finish the job, then maybe. Interesting. Why does Wise have so much gold?
I don't know, man. This guy, like we mentioned this during the drafts, that Wise, without a support, quote unquote, he needs to find the right pathing. And I guess looking at the player's goal, he does. He could find the right pathing.
Because he's, like, in terms of KDA, it's only 1-6.
It's not amazing.
Exactly.
I guess he was farming minions and
Jungle.
Oh, wait, look at that. I mean, he's
Jungles.
taking enemy jungle.
Yeah, I
That
guess
could be
that's
one of
way to go.
the
Could be.
Yeah.
Taking a page out of the Burmese Python there. It's like, oh, this was done to me earlier. Let me just start clearing out their wave. See how you like it, Tianzi.
But if you take a look at the damage results, actually both mid laners, they are top 2. Rosa and Haji shows that in this current patch, mid laners just significant impact. And I guess they need to be careful of their positioning, which I personally feel that Rosa had done a great job. 307, not being picked off, not even once.
Oh, there you go.
That's a hook. And
Not
they
the
find
wrong.
one. They pop on my Venus before any response came in. But mind you, this does mean Incendio Supremacy is greenless. So they have to rely on their mechanics here alone. They have one more significant ult though. They have the wild charge. And look, I'd say maybe for 70-80% of this game, Alien has been doing this. He's been sitting around these weird bushes, finding odd angles.
All right, and it seems like now even with 5v4, Incendio could not commit onto this Lord, but let's see. A clash might occur.
They force out a split and a grab. It's on Apex
Oheb.
right now. And Oheb very low. Wise finding one, could not get a Detna's welcome on anybody. Alien in trouble. Gets that Mystic Barrier up and popping him. Dawning Light from Imam.
Tianzi.
Haji gets a kill, but Tianzi gets him back anyways. Oh, can they kill Tianzi? They pop the Immortality. There's Oak by Apex and a Bloody Hunt. Plus the blast from Sunshine. But Venus with a stun. Pow! Hitting Sunshine right where they need him to be. But the trade back, the clap back by Rosa. Taking out Oheb. What violence, what carnage has been wreaked upon the land of Dawn.
And once again, both teams have failed to secure the Lord. Wow.
The bodies, Eternalio, they are everywhere. What the heck is this game? 15-15, and it's been a balanced game from what, minute number 4? And take a look at the goal. Still very balanced.
Yeah, it's bopping back and forth at this point. Rosa gonna be able to steal that blue buff away as well, and wow, just amazing plays back and forth. And the one thing that I really wanted to highlight was how Haji is dealing out so much damage, even though he's like 2-3 items behind the Farsa.
Again, it's just Xavier and that Dawning Light, man. It's just spammable. After what, full items? It's only what, 8-7 cooldown seconds?
We're yet to get to that point though.
Again, yeah.
And so far, the main difference maker has been Apex 47. The fact that you can neutralize one of your opponents, and what, you're trading off a Franco, a tank, a roamer? That's huge. So if he can bite down on Oheb, Wise or Haji, it's a big deal. And now Alien's gonna get it.
Yeah. I mean, 2v1, their top side not.
What? Why?
Traded out though. Sunshine very low. Tianzi still here. Edward trying to find his man. Sunshine very low. Throwing it out. Edward gets it. Sunshine is down. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunshine is down. Split by Edward. Gonna get a bite down onto TNT. There's the grab, and gonna fail to move him out. But eventually they're gonna take him down. That's a 1-for-3 trade across the map.
Free Lord for Blacklist at this point. I do realize they don't have Wise, so perhaps Rosa has a chance to be able to steal it away, but no. Blacklist, they're not going to commit onto it. They don't want to take the gamble, so they are going to go straight into the mid lane here to take that tower away. One by one, the towers will fall, but remember...
They're going to end.
Can they?
They're looking for an end.
No. Not like this. Not like this, Blacklist.
Oh my God.
And here comes the split. Rosa gets buffed.
Oh my God,
and they're
tower!
gonna do it. Blacklist International.
What the heck?
That's a blitz finish.
That single moment of choice that Blacklist took. Normal people would have gone straight for the safe pick. They would have went straight for the Lord, but no, they saw the opportunity. They saw the timers. They did it so perfectly, and the defending champions, Blacklist International, they're going straight to the upper bracket.
Incendio caught sleeping again, and Blacklist is there to punish. What a match from both teams, but congratulations, Blacklist, you made it to the upper brackets.
Say what you will about the Turkish performance, but it was pretty close. I mean, we were